Trading View. Trading View, and it's look around this area where it's currently at. And the area that I'm looking forward to actually break is that 900 area. This has heavy resistance at that one area. It doesn't want to get in the fucking the victory lane. The victory lane is like my yellow zone that I have like marked up right here. So let's just see how this actually flows out. Slow markets like this is very, very annoying, but like I said, guaranteed I'm closing today. I do not want to be a part of anything dealing with CPI at all. So mm-mm, mm-mm. Oh, wait, 1 second. See how this plays out. Yeah, I definitely need like some kind of tripod and everything to make this shit just stay right here. I'm gonna start to get to work on this purge too, so don't mind the smacking. Oh, and the best part about this entire thing, I've recorded this entire move from the start. This entire move, I've been recording this move ever since it was somewhere around this area, like right here, all the way up. The NFP situation, all the way up. Market open gap, everything. So this will be on YouTube when it's all closed out. It could be at TP, it could be close to TP. I don't care. It's going to be recorded and it's going to be fully closed out on camera and that kind of stuff also. 33900 is where it has strong friggin' resistance. It already respected this area once at one point. Need just a little bit more volume to just break past this entire area. So let's just thug it out. Thug it on too. Okay. Little pullback. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. This is a 5-minute chart. This kind of closed in approximately like under 1 minute. Lovely. So remember, being on lower time frames is very, very important because you're seeing details that make up what you're seeing on the higher time frames, right? I never ever neglect time frames because they all that it's showing is data the entire time. All that you're seeing is data. You're saying on this time frame, you're seeing less data, but you're still seeing data. You're still seeing data on even the 1 minute, the 5 minute and 15. It's all data. So like all that matters is that you're seeing data and you're seeing how things are forming on lower time frames to then build up what you want to see on the higher time frame. So if I see all kind of exhaustion on this time frame towards the bottom, then that kind of gives me hope, knowing that it's building up something better on the higher time frame. This right here is all an example of time frame correlation, which is very, very important to a person that pretty much wants to actually trade as you know, as dynamic as me. I like to know that I could trade on every single time frame in some kind of way, or use that every single time frame for a certain reason to actually benefit me on the charts in some kind of way. It could either be an entry order, it could be to maintain, it could be some kind of like that, but it's helping me in some kind of way, which is probably the most important thing. So not sticking to just I'm going to trade and all of a sudden I'm only on H1 the entire time, only looking on H1 only. It doesn't really benefit you to look on just one time frame. That's why they have all the options for multiple time frames. If it breaks below this orange zone, like right here, I wouldn't mind closing. But that was the area that pretty much I was a little bit skeptical about, like last night, because I had drew a zone similar to this like last night, and I like, yo, if this shit fucking breaks, then I'm gonna close out and call it a day. Fuck it. But it respected that area the entire time, maintained that entire point, and then somewhere like around London, it picked up volume and then shot up from that point. Or if you want to see how it was like play by play as far as the move, that's how it was. So I was like right here. Started to actually pick up a ton of volume like right here. Came back down to make a level of support, another higher low point as well, and then kept on flowing up. So understanding that part. But remember, the overall volume is bullish based on the weekly. Look at the weekly. Sweet. Imagine if that closes as a bullish engulfing. That's fucking crazy, right? Imagine the kind of potential that this move actually has. And I wouldn't say, hey, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I wouldn't mind holding, but at the end of the day, this account was I stopped, or I started entering this trade when it was like around at 225. Obviously, it's at a little bit less now because of swaps and everything else. Like, I have over $30,000 in just swaps and that kind of shit. So all that was taken out as the days actually went on. So yeah, now the account's at 199, but equity at $774,000. So I'll take that W and call it a day. Honestly, I don't need to actually hold this entire move. I'll take that. Dumb down the account again to maybe 200,000, and yeah, start all over again. Some people said that they're on sales. Okay, cool. That's your motive. Yeah, 30K in swaps. Let me tell you the exact amount. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 3, 6, 9, 12. Like almost like $35,000 in swap fees. This time frame is the M15 chart at the moment. So my said, am I selling or buying? If I was selling, then I'll be in a super negative right now, knowing that you see no orders up here. All my orders are all the way down here. These are all my orders, like right here, which looks like this close to the chart. It's all along there. Those green lines, all entries along the way. So it's been a long ride. Still seeing very, very good price action on the M5, which is great to see. How much lots in total? It's a total of 7 lots, scaled in over time. So it's scaled in based on all standards, because look, so the thing with lots is very, very important as to why. So listen closely and listen very, very carefully. All right, hold on. And I'm gonna say this to the camera, right? So the reason as to why I do all standards, listen and take notes. The reason as to why I do all standards is this, right? So now, whenever I enter a standard lot, right? Obviously, you have to cover spread and that kind of stuff, right? A standard lot on 30, I could probably see around, let's say, on a good price, let's say negative $300 through negative maybe $700 on just for the spread and that kind of stuff, right? With a standard, okay, right? With a 2 lot, there's certain times that I get slippage, which means that I could start off negative, let's say $1,800, right? Now, you see the slippage with just 2 lots, right? Take note. You're seeing the slippage with just 2 lots. I'm getting slipped that much. If I'm getting a standard lot at negative $300 when I enter the market, right? At 2 lots, I'm supposed to be, around, at times less than 1,600 at the highest point. So even like this time when I had to make up some profit, I put in a 5 lot and I was negative $10,000. Do you see how much slippage that fucking happened? All right, with a 5 lot, I was negative 10K when I entered the order. Slippage. Okay, so even a couple years ago, when I was doing 10 lots, I was seeing negative $30,000 on slippage. So keep this in mind when you see people showing that they're trading US 30 and that kind of stuff, doing 30 lots, 50 lots, 100 lots on 30, knowing that you have 100 contract size, make it make sense. To do a 30 lot on US 30, you're seeing, I would probably say, like negative $500,000 in just slippage. You get me? What happened to my eyes? Nothing. My eyes are perfectly fine. So slippage is a very, very important thing. So I would rather do standard to a 5 lot versus 1 5 lot because that equals a lot of slippage. Simple as that. So slippage is a crazy thing to happen. As to why some people just don't do big lots, because for that one reason. When you can still do standards and still get that same lot size, just not just without experiencing all that extra slippage based on trying to get that order filled in some kind of way. Obviously, it happens like this, but you're still gonna experience that negative that can fuck you up mentally. Getting some decent price movements. What is my main time frame? It depends. It all depends. Unless you trade the future contract. Yeah, no, like all that's different. I'm not talking about future. I'm talking about this type of trading, like margin trading indexes is very, very different because the slippage is very, very important. So I don't try to actually do super big lot sizes because of that main fact. You're gonna get slipped like crazy. Thoughts on 34K US 30? It's a waiting game. It's just a waiting game. Why don't KOT have raw spreads? I think it does. Um, it's cool spreads to me at least. Is 5 single standards lot size the same as one standard lot five? Just a lot size. So at the end of the day, like you're still going to equal up to 5 lots, but it's just going to be from just standards. So it's smaller, which means that you experience less fees and like less craziness and less slippage. Is IC markets one lot? Is IC markets one lot equivalent to 0.10 lots on KOT? I don't know because I don't really know much about IC markets. Honestly, I don't know about their contract sizes and that kind of stuff. Big lots equals slippage. A spread is always going to be spreads. Spreads change throughout the entire day, but slippage, that actually takes effect whenever you either are trading high volatility news, trying to actually get your stop loss hit or your take profit hit, or even when you enter an order with a huge lot size, is going to probably experience slippage in some kind of way as well. So all this fluctuation is just a part of a swing trade. You're going to experience ups, you're going to experience downs, up, down, 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 all kind of ways. So the biggest thing is thinking on the bigger picture, so you can actually, you know, not get so wrapped up in this fluctuation that you're seeing like right here. One person could be taking a swing trade, one person could be taking an intraday trade, one person could be taking a scalp. So everybody can make money in some kind of way, but it just depends on what that person is aiming for. Scaling versus one big lot. I just went on a rant about that. I see a reversal pattern. Remember, seeing a reversal pattern, they're all over the place. They're here, they're there, they're there, they're there. It depends on what you're aiming for. All right. Depends on what your aim is. Whatever your aim is, you can hit that. My aim is bigger, so I'm not really focused on minor fluctuation much. Okay, 548. Re-entry anywhere? I mean, personally, no, not right now. I'm good. That's why I try to focus on good entries for the main fact that I don't want to deal with all of the craziness. I don't want to deal with the fluctuation and that kind of stuff. So, you know, getting a good entry is pretty much key. So, like, you don't have to actually, you know, experience all of the ups and downs and that kind of stuff. So, well, this made back that 450K loss. I mean, that loss was forever ago. You know, Ben made that back. So I said, let's go home. Let's go home now, Q. 550K was lovely. 550K is sweet. And listen, I don't mind closing out like right now. I don't mind. I really don't. H4, please. H4. It's not really much to see on H4 at the moment, but H4 looks sweet. It's nice. It's cool. It's chill. Get a strong level of support like right here. It's just this little fucking area right here. That's it. You need to just go in the victory lane. Go in the victory lane. That's it. That's it. Stick to the victory lane. So all of my pip gods, my market gods, please. Listen, it was down to the point that I was giving my charts affirmations. Patience is definitely key. Some of y'all are too stressed. Patience. The market we have no control over. You literally have no choice but to wait. All right, so in the comments, tell me what you would have done. Would you have closed out, or would you be open to holding to 34,000? Type hold or close. What would you have done? Hold or close? Somebody says only ICT can trade in these conditions. Who the fuck is ICT? And obviously you see a person other than that person that's doing it. So what are you talking about? Hold. No, I said, what would you have done? If you were in this position, what would you have done based on your psychology, based on your skill level? Somebody said, I'm closing at 550. Straight. Oh gosh. 550. 550 is 550. That's how I see it. $550,000 is still $550,000. That could buy a house. That could buy a car. That could do. That could buy a rental property. That could buy a commercial building. That could buy so many things. So 550 is still 550, and you can never lose that respect of a dollar because you have to understand that like not everything is pretty much super expensive. You know what I'm saying? My stomach would be hurting. Oh gosh, trust me, like it's I've had that stomach hurt certain times, but it's never been on this trade right here. When news happens out of nowhere that I don't expect, yes, I feel it. The NFP setup, I knew that it was coming, so that's why I recorded it. Trailing stops, I don't believe in trailing stops personally because I feel like they prematurely get you out of the trade based on just normal fluctuation. I'm good. I was doing I was doing trailing stops back in 2015. In 2015, I was doing trailing stops. Been new about it. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see if this zone can stay respected. This zone right here is based on, I think, the H1 time frame. Yeah, I think, yeah, on the H1 time frame, based on this area all the way on this side. Let me see if y'all can see this. Based around this area, like right here, drag it across. Wait, no, up here, actually, up here, drag it across. So you've seen a bit of struggle. H4 again. So 566, 567, a little bit. Headphones. I haven't seen a pair of headphones in forever. Everybody's got it up. Where's my see? You guys up? No.
They're just looking at each other.
Gosh.
How's it going?
Good. Trying to get into this
Are you on video?
on video, yes, but also on Instagram Live.
Hey, live.
Hey, live. Yeah, so 2,000 people.
All right, I'm gone.
Peace.
No headphones?
Look inside that small part of that black bag real quick. The victory lane. I'm gonna call this the victory lane. Victory lane.
All right.
No? Okay.
Yeah, you can whistle with headphones.
Look inside this drawer, like right here. Um. Mm-mm-mm. said, bro, take your peas. Yep, that's true. Good shit. Somebody said, I want to know if the broker pays out. Why would I be on something when a broker's not paying out? Are you fucking dumb? Do you know how much time I would have wasted year after year after year? That's why I have a list of withdrawals. You know what I'm saying? Of withdrawals. List of withdrawals. Don't worry. If it hits TP, oh yeah, I'm going to make a live withdrawal, so that's perfectly fine. Not an issue. Listen, I got shit to buy. I'm not doing nothing for no reason. All right? So, I got you. I got you. I got you. There we go. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Bill up, bill up.